Just gonna make a little adjustment here. It's on the flip side. I was wondering why the heck is it? Because I'm an idiot. I will go at the other bit.
I guess that's a song.
It is now.
Hello.
There we go. Oh, hi. Hold on. System processing. Please wait. There we go.
Are we up and running?
We are now, yeah.
All right. Are you going to tell everybody about this new setup?
Everyone at this point would be Bradley.
All right. That's enough. That's fine.
But Bradley would appreciate that. We have our microphone here. Somewhere you can see it, I hope. Yeah, there you go, yeah. An aquamarine blue with a matching tip at the end of it. And so we have that into a PA microphone.
Oh, you want this one?
take you over here real quick. As everything falls down. There you go. So you can just see it in the light. There we go. It's an old school PA amp I got from my boss at the club, and it was there like 8 years after we put it there. The first time that I had put it there, it stayed there. Oh, that's nice. And if you need to, you have that other microphone. Yeah, that's nice. I like that lighting. So on the computer B, I'm monitoring the comments.
So is that working?
Yes.
Commenting and coming back. Yes. Everything is up and running. I think we can be much more interactive with this go around, and we would like to be. So there's 5 people watching.
Yeah. And so basically, I like to. I will tell my audience who's here, and I may repeat this, that in the live streams, I like giving Alex the spotlight to perform because it's live music and I enjoy hearing it. It's
fun to do.
Yeah, it's fun to do. And I do enough shows where I have picked the topic and I discuss the whole topic. So I like having Alex's input on a lot of stuff to see if it makes sense to the average person, quote unquote, the average person.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't think you're average, but
well, I can speak for the average person.
You can indeed speak for the average person. Which, because of what I'm doing, I speak to the average person, but I can't speak on behalf of that person because I don't know, and it's not until I get feedback that, like, oh yeah, I've spoken so that you can understand.
Well, I feel like I've interacted with so many different people that I can kind of understand so many different perspectives, and I like being here and I like talking about all those things. So,
yeah,
so
I agree.
Fun stuff to do. But yeah,
especially with the scientific or technical stuff, it's important to have someone that can translate it into.
Oh, they have a bunch of comments. And Trev put a lot of work into this setup. So this is, I think, the 3rd or 4th live show. I can't remember anymore. But
this is our.
We're gonna have to count. We're gonna have to go back and count. This is a record.
I'm thinking this is our 3rd one, but it might be a 4th one. I know I've done 2 more, so I think 5 altogether. This would make 6.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure this is like our 3rd one together.
And I think it's doing everything you want it to be doing.
Yes.
For the first time.
It's all finally working. Yes, by the grace of the universe, it was provided. And this is a course on miracles. My course on miracles. How the universe works is you have to have a clear idea in your head going into it of what you want to accomplish. So in this case, I needed to have a recording studio. I was told that I had to do this. I had to start making videos, and I wanted to make it such that Alex or some other guest, like I could interview someone, would be,
and who are your other guests, pray tell?
I was thinking of Haley at the time.
You should. I mean, has anyone come over? Alexander, you probably wanted to have over too.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. It's less, because it has to be someone that's ready for this. It's the point of having it available.
Yeah, no, this is good. This is nice. This is good.
Yeah, exactly.
This is good.
So,
and it's technically kind of mobile.
Yeah, theoretically it's mobile. It's a small form factor computer. Those are 10-inch woofers and that. So, all right.
Speakers are optional.
Yeah, exactly. The speakers are negotiable. But part of the work was me being in the right place at the right time. So it's important to start framing out what you want immediately going into it, and then work with what you can have what you have at hand as quickly as possible. So originally, this HP compact from 2006 on the motherboard is punched in 2006.
So the funny thing is like, it feels like I haven't worked in an office in forever.
Yeah.
But I do remember the last time I've been in an office, even when I was in an office, that computer was really old.
Yeah, it would have been.
I can't believe it works, to be honest with you.
Well, all right. Here's the thing about it. Okay, the mark of old between old and new computer is at the serial ATA form factor.
Okay.
Okay. 64-bit architecture, 64. So if it doesn't have the old PCI slots on it, like, all right, it does. It's got 2 of them. It still has that, but it's got the dual core, or I think it may even have the quad core on it.
That doesn't have dual core.
Yeah, this does. Yeah, because it's got serial ATA. It's got the PCI Express on it. It theoretically PCI Express X16, but this does the ADA, stupid ass proprietary ADA, some bullshit for the video. So it's got the 64-bit architecture on it built in. It's got
It has 64-bit architecture built in on it.
Yeah, and in fact, the OS.
That's not that old then.
It wouldn't let me install the 32-bit version of it. It will only go with the 64-bit. Okay. So the computer itself is speedy. It's got a 2.17 gig processor, right? And I went...
How much? 1.7?
2.17 gig.
Okay.
Right, all right. So, or two, I think it's 2.
It's not fast, but you're not doing any, all you're doing is going on.
2.71 gig for that, for the dual core. It's got the dual core, but that's fine. So for what I'm doing, it's for doing this stuff, for whatever it's worth, any of you still following along, that was going to be computer A, which would have been fine enough for doing this, with a second monitor, but it's like, oh no, they got a crappy sound card on it. It's just like, no, when I got this, the HP laptop, 10 years newer, which the microphone plugs in it recognizes it natively. The camera, this motherfucker right here, picks it up beautifully. Natively, it's got a camera built in. Natively, it's got a microphone built in. Natively, it's got a program. It all does that. Beautiful for $250 cash out the door at the pawn shop. But that was the universe's sign that said that's your studio. So as soon as I got that, I said, all right, I got to make videos. And so the first ones I did, June 1st, that were there, were using this as a monitor. But I had the camera the wrong way and blah, 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 blah. So this one here is now the #1 processor because it allows the camera that this doesn't even accept with the driver manufacturer, this cocksucker, like, all right, it's a work in progress. So now that I have...
It's working really well right now.
It is, it's working. And so this one is a dedicated machine. This other one here, the HP Compact, is a dedicated machine. It only needs a few little nuts and bolts. So the software is the NCH capture, and that allows me to have up the webcam for those of you who are into this, following along. This is 3 watching. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, we're here talking about piezoelectricity. So if you have any questions on piezoelectricity, where am I? Let me know.
Where are you?
Yeah, where am I? Here I am. Okay. Right, and so I have up on the board, this is how that relates is to the pineal. Okay. 200%. Let's scale that to like 100%. Alright. There we go. calcite microcrystals in the pineal. So that's generally speaking what our lesson is. We may not get to it. I like having the live streams where you just play, and I don't even have to...
You just want me to play?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
That's our lesson. People can ask questions about it. In the meantime... Listen, you're the math guy.
Let go
Heaven's gotta help me.
Oh, very nice.
Thank you very much.
Well, that sounded intentional.
Okay, most of it. All of it.
What?
That was a Maddie Diaz song called Taste of Rain.
Oh, Maddie Diaz, I like her.
Yeah.
So Bradley is asking,
Yes.
tell me about Thanksgiving. What did you and Alex do? Which would be tomorrow. Yes, that is.
Well, two more tomorrows. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving Eve. Today's Tuesday.
Yeah, today's Tuesday.
He's very close. He's a day ahead of us, anyways.
Yes.
There's a good chance I'm going to be at my parents' house, which I don't want to be, but I spent the last 5 Thanksgivings by myself.
Yeah. Today, I mean, on Thanksgiving, on Thursday, that'll be a day of rest. That'll be the greatest, trust me, the greatest thing I can do to give thanks to the mule that I am, is to give my body a rest and
Yeah.
rest, like mulch. It was like the last week, it was doing 60-pound bags of concrete, and mulch, and then blocks. I need rest. What do the locals do?
Eat turkey.
They get drunk and sideswipe each other's car. Yeah, yeah. There's a buffet. There's in South County. There's a nice Thanksgiving buffet that people went to. I went to the other year. Family, you know, and I'm from Connecticut, and that would have been if any of my relatives were still alive, except for my sister Heather. I would be going there. Yeah. But nothing this year. Enjoying a day off, eating rice and with beans maybe in it. I have to get a check first. So, what about you, Bradley? What are you gonna do? Oh, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna spend time with this fellow right here. Hold on.
Normally, what the locals do is they all get together. What people like me and Trevor do is rest. But this year, I don't get to rest. But this year, I don't get to rest. No. This year, I don't get to rest. No.
We're in an infinite time-space loop. Hold on. I have to close the portal.
Oh, you wanted to change the screen.
Bradley wants me to play the song.
She's got magic in her big little palms. She's got color in her cheeks when she looks around at me. She's got wild eyes. She's a fairy child, and she put her little spell on me. She wanna dance in the sun.
I don't know, that's it, Bradley. There isn't any more to tell.
Ask him a question. Do you have an honest?
Well, and I had turned it back on him anyway.
Good song.
The name is Watergun by Jay Lamore.
Brad does recommend good music.
So one show I made this like the theme in between when I was picking music themes, and then this was I think that's the sixth time.
Pretty baby, please. She's a stunner on the beach. No
It's just good, Brad.
I'm a girl and I'm fine. Shot with a water gun. Got me feeling like the wine. She wanna dance in the sun.
I've never heard of like the artist.
I'm a girl and I'm fine. Shot with a water gun. Got me feeling like the
So, Bradley knows the artist who did this.
Oh, does he?
Yes.
I'm a girl and I'm fine. Shot with a water gun.
It's a really good song.
Yes, we agree. It's a very good song.
Did Bradley play on it?
No, but Bradley's son played on it.
Oh, really nice. Congrats for your son. That's fantastic. That's really fantastic.
Yeah, that's a good composition. I was like, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean,
There's a bunch of layers of music on there, like, you know.
I don't know what I do. I just make it sound good for myself.
Right. Well, I have difficulty with that myself.
Chicken skin with the harmony part. Is that equivalent to our goosebumps in America, you think? Chicken skin?
Oh, yeah. I get chicken skin. Yes, I would think so.
Yeah.
It's chilling, like the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Give me shelter.
Is that on Spotify?
No, it's actually a different one. It's on.
Could I find that song on Spotify? Yes.
Maybe, but the service that he has it on is Triple J Unearthed. There we go. So you would have to see. I'm not sure how they distribute it. But this is the information. I will pass it on to you. From Central Coast, New South Wales. So yes. Alex likes it immensely. Play some Alice in Chains.
I can try. They're probably playable.
Yeah, they have at least a couple of songs that you might be able to. Since we have a request.
Yeah, why not?
Thank you, Bottom Knocker.
Bottom Knocker. Is that a guy's name?
Yeah, guy, gal, whatever.
Persons?
Yes.
Let's see. Do you have any particular songs from Alice in Chains?
Oh, let's ask.
Well, there we go. Can you guys hear us all right? There's only one. Can you press it? Try this one.
It's funny, there's a lapse.
Yeah. That's pretty far, big lapse too.
Yeah, it is. It's
But we'll have to deal with that. We'll have to understand that. I don't know where the lapse is though. Like they could be seeing us in real time. I wonder how we could sync that up. We could figure out how long it is.
Well, the signal goes from here through the router, then to wherever the main YouTube main thing is, because this is
I mean,
live.
like empirically.
I'm not sure if we could sync it out. I don't. Okay, we are looking. Oh, you know what? All right, so that's actually a little more live. I slid the slider up. Down in a hole, A minor G D. Down in a hole. I've heard of that song before.
Alright, let's see. I got a tab here. It's all flat. I'm gonna do it in a way different key. With the same shapes. I don't know if that's gonna work. I haven't heard the song in such a long time.
Alright, Alex is getting reacquainted with the song.
Down and here I sit, holding a flower in a tube. Down in a hole and I don't know if I can be saved. See my heart, I'll decorate like a grave. You don't understand who they thought I was supposed to. Sorry.
Killing it.
Look at me now, I'm a man who won't let himself be. Down in a hole, feeling so small. Down in a hole, losing my soul. I'd like to fly. Sorry. But my wings have been so denied. Down in a hole and they put all the stones in the plane. I've eaten the sun, so my tongue has burned the taste. Whoops, sorry. I have been guilty of kicking myself in the teeth. I will speak no more of my feelings beneath. Down in a hole, feeling so small. Down in a hole, losing my soul. I'd like to fly. Hold on. I don't know if I'm gonna. I have to practice that. Sorry. This is the first time. I actually think that I'm over with it, but that was my first time going through it, and I'm very difficult for me to do that, just like that. But,
Good effort for trying.
yeah.
Because I couldn't do that.
I can try again, but it's boring to watch.
All right. So it's been a little
Unless
while
you don't think
since
it's boring to
Alex
watch,
has
if you want to hear it again. And I don't think I do. You can wait for another request.
No, see, for me personally, it's not boring watching you because I have a mental bet with myself. Will he make it all the way through?
Oh.
Or is he gonna,
Is it going to be a traditional ending?
Yeah.
Well, I can do songs that I actually know, but...
One of your patented early endings.
Well, you know, I don't know how to do when after you mess up, what are you supposed to do? Just be like...
Pretend it didn't happen.
Pretend it didn't happen.
Yeah, I think that's what the trick is to a good musician as opposed to the hack musician.
Watergun should be available on Spotify. Yes, they heard.
Okay.
Fantastic.
It's important, Bradley.
Outstanding. Busting knocker. Oh. So that's good.
Oh, good job, yeah.
I don't know if they heard it yet. Hey, I'm glad you were entertained. Well, I'm glad you're entertained. No, I'm entertained too. All right, that was good. That was fun.
Well, I have to be honest that I have seen you from the beginning and I've watched you, so I've always been entertained by your music, because it's never the same song. Even though you've done it before, I've heard it before.
Yeah, you say this a lot, which is interesting to me because I think because the juxtaposition is that everything sounds so much the same to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And like for you to say it never sounds like the same thing, like I feel like sometimes I feel like everything at play sounds the same.
No, what I've said is that every time I hear it, it's like a new song.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah, because again, and I qualify this by saying you don't always make it all the way through the song. You know, or to hear you go through it, and depending on the last time you played it, it'll be somewhat seamless and flawless, quote unquote, intentional. By flawless, I mean intentional. And so, like, all right, and so then there will be ones where you mess it up with the timing of the beat or whatever, and it's like, all right, you know, it's like I recognize something up with it. I recognize that you missed something in there, and you know.
I get you. I know you do. Like, yeah, I mean, sometimes. All right, so sometimes I do feel like when I make a mistake, I power through it. But you don't notice that I've tried better, like. When I miss a note here or there, I don't think I hit the songs perfectly. Let me say it that way.
Well, it doesn't matter. Intentional. You worked through it. Whatever the mistake, you were able to kind of pick up on it. It's just a little different version of the song.
I guess.
Right. And then
you're so positive. You're so polite.
Well, it makes it easy to listen to stuff that is rough going. It's like, no, it's just a different version of the song. I haven't heard it before. And especially going from where you break in the middle of the song, and get flustered, then have to start all the way over again, or whatever, just simple shit like that. It's been fascinating watching you kind of progress, knowing how many hours of work you put into it. So I'm entertained. What's Alex's favorite song he likes playing? Oh, what's the favorite song you like playing? That's a great question. Well, he's answering that.
I can more describe my favorite time when I'm playing. a song, like, so I just play because I like the way it feels. So anytime I'm playing and it feels good, like that's my favorite song. So I don't, but that's because I don't necessarily have a song that I like to play all the time. Because if it doesn't sound good, I don't want to play it, or it doesn't feel good, not sound good. I always think it kind of sounds all right, but I'm trying to think of the one song. I'll play the song that I like playing the most. Oh, I know what song I want to play. How about that? I'll say that.
That's exactly what they want to hear.
Yeah.
Always Bradley, anyway. Considering it's just Bradley anyway.
Just hanging out with Bradley. That's
Yeah.
fine. I don't care. That's cool.
Well, he's the first one I think of when we want to do a live stream.
All right.
Mark Pyers was saying he would be streaming to no one, and he would be depressed and start crying. So, at least we have one person. Bradley's a moderator over there.
I think I already did. I play? I didn't sing this song. I love playing this song.
Okay.
I think I already played it though. I mean, I know I played it today.
That's fine. If you haven't played in the last 40 minutes.
I think I might have played it in last minutes.
Oh, no. Well, whatever.
Didn't I play this song?
I don't think so.
Let me fix the scrolling because that's an issue.
Thank you for bearing with us with our technical issues.
Stop it. This song is by Margaret Glaspie. It's called You're Smiling, But I Don't Believe You.
Wow. You're smiling, but I don't believe you. I've heard you play this before.
Today, for sure. I got a little shot and lost in shore a steady guy. I feel like I saw you dead. We were penniless and I was doing my best. I feel like I saw you dead. You're smiling, but I don't believe you. You still think that I would never leave you. You're smiling, but I don't believe you. There was not enough of me to keep you always company. I feel like I saw you dead. Spending all the night in the world's prettiest place. I feel like I saw you dead. You're smiling. but I don't believe you. Down by the riverside, the water never looked so white. I feel like I saw you dead. You said nobody make a fuss, the dogs I like are dangerous. I feel like I saw you dead.
Go, girl.
You're smiling, but I don't believe you. You still think that I would never leave.
Yeah.
A little bit shorter. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Obviously, I didn't fix the scrolling issue. But it was fun. I love playing that song. I could do it again and again and again and again. And I often do. Like I'd play that song like hours in a row.
Yeah. Every time I hear it, it's a new song. It's like a new song.
Like a new song. Because I haven't decided how because I want to just like singing, so I don't try to sing too much. I don't know. Here's another song that I like.
Going good. Tuning in from Goshen, Arkansas. So Bottom Knocker is tuning in from Goshen, Arkansas.
Goshen, Arkansas.
Yeah.
I know where Arkansas is. Kinda.
Yes. It's a ways away.
It is a ways away.
Okay.
How about the White Stripes? I was watching with one eye on the other side. Had 15 people tell me to move. I got my tuning on my mind. Hold on. I'll do. Oh, and here's another song I like playing. I'll do that one. So sad.
What's that?
I was talking to my guitar string.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I'm doing it.
I didn't mean to interrupt the conversation.
Stop talking. It's as good as you're gonna get. I'm sorry on that one.
So this is exciting.
I know. Hold on. I have a tune. I can't play out of tune. I mean, I can. I have.
You could.
I do often.
I think you just are choosing not to.
Raindrops like bullets on my fragile skin. Insecurities I have are creeping within. Now I'm 20 miles outside the place that you live, and I need one more chance. Now time's running thin. Well, you are the things that make up my dream. I spent every dime that jingled in my jeans. I deserve every stone you throw out at me. When I think of your smile, I'm in love with your teeth. gambled my pain. I've got no direction without her little finger. Barbed wire, razor wire, nothing keeps me from her. If I had no boots, I'd track through the mud, while mosquitoes are racing to draw first blood. If you're running away, I'm looking for you. If you lost your way, then I'm seeing you through. Running away, I'm looking for you. If you lost your way, then I'm seeing you through. Oh, if you're running away, I'm looking for you. If you lost your way, then I'm seeing you through.
Very nice. That's one of my favorite songs.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
You do. Oh, I love that song.
And here's another song that I like singing.
Fabulous. Hi, Trish.
Press my ear against your back, not a week after we met. I felt you fall like raindrops in a bucket. I used to have a pretty nice spine, but I neglected to give it a name. So each time I tried to straighten it, couldn't get its attention. So I placed my palm upon your collarbone, and I wish to fall asleep deep in your marrow, as gently as a mouse curled up in a ball,
Ouch.
as gently as a mouse until tomorrow. So we ripped off all our clothes, and this included all our jewelry. Back when we ran hand in hand, and you brought out the beast in parts that are dormant, I wish to set them free. And in the clarity of this night, I make myself believe I can sleep easily alone.
Ow.
But there's a hunger under my skin, and it's gripping at my bone. There's a hunger like a lion, and it's ripping right through my bones. So I'll push my limbs all forward like the tree does in the storm, and I walk into my kitchen and lean against the window. I'm as calm as a baby lamb being led. I'm as blue as blood before the blood goes red, and how it hurts even in the sun. It's a goddamn joke that we can hurt even in the sun. For a heart beats the bed in a bed beside the one that it loves. For a heart beats best when in the head that's irrelevant. 'Cause if you're dreaming of dying, you're not really living. If you're crying by the moon in the sun, lift up that chin. You've gotta be starving, starving for it. Ta-da! Lady Lamb and the Beekeeper.
Lady Lamb and the Beekeeper. Nice.
I hope everybody liked it.
All right, so while you're here, Alex, and they're here,
Yes.
we'll talk about the chat
Okay.
for a little bit. That,
Can I smoke a cigarette while we do this?
yeah, I think it's probably a fine place to smoke, and then we can shift to me. So,
Where's my equipment?
so Alex was talking, and I were talking about the question is, if you're doing a live stream, how much interaction is expected with the audience?
Correct.
Okay. So that's a general question. How much audience if you're doing a live stream? So he asked me, and I said, well, I personally like it because I have a little fan base, and I think the same thing applies to anyone else and everyone else who's doing this. You have a little fan base, and it's like the family. I see the same ones from Wages World. There's no Dutch's. Well, you can't really tell. Dutch has a lot of comments. It's different.
Sure.
He has a lot of people. But Wages World, Mark Pyers, Planet X. There's a number of them. There's a small family of us wackos on the conspiracy theory tip. Excuse me. Who we see
How
each
deep
other.
in the conspiracy theory tip are you talking?
Well, one of them is the rabbit hole. One of the names of the commenters is the rabbit hole.
Well, whatever. You can call yourself the rabbit hole, but what do you actually believe?
All right, so let me just kind of say this. So, for me personally, I like it, but I have a message that I have to do, and I have to it's see it on the board here, okay? That you can tell it's the calcite microcrystals in the pineal gland. So there's a lesson I'm supposed to be teaching.
Oh, yes.
And I have to have at least half of my time on the lesson, and maybe the other half on the comments.
You always say this like that's a requirement.
Right. So it's kind of the equation, the calculus.
Right.
So part of the time has to be on the lesson, and part of the time has to be on the comments, or should be.
I get you.
As a direction.
It's only fair for the audience.
Right. It's the agreement going into this of the audience.
Okay.
All right. So, but what I explained to Alex was there's a spectrum all the way from there being I have moderators who talk to the people in the audience, and I have a lesson like Ron at emergency management.
Okay.
And then there's other ones like the girl in the Bronco who lives for doing that, and she went 11 hours. She did a live stream for 11 hours just chatting with the hundreds of guys. Like,
I mean, I can chat until like 6 a.m., but I have to go pick up my daughter.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
You're not homeless living in a Bronco. Like, it's
I
different.
wish I was.
You wish you were. Yeah, me too. Wish I was in the woods.
You know, I wish
Anyway,
I
but
could
it's
be
the
living
point
out
of
of my
it.
car. Anyways, yes, I did.
So it's the point of it, running the gamut. So, the reason that I like doing the live stream with Alex is that I can chat and interact with people and talk and answer questions in the chat independently of a lesson. And there's the lesson up there. See right there. That's it. That's it right there. As my finger blots out all of it. So that's the lesson. But it's like, all right, Alex should have time, and like I want to have the comments and the interaction with people because
Okay, so what are the people saying?
what's Arkansas like? Oh, Trish is here. She's giving nice comments. The last few shows you've done have really helped me understand the human so much better.
Is that a typo or human or Schumann?
I think probably the Schumann. Stupid voice computer. Yeah, the Schumann. Yes. So that's ideally what we're supposed to be doing here is explaining well what the Schumann is.
Okay.
Right. But I have like I said, there's a balance, and I bring a lot of really highly technical stuff to this, and it's nice to have a music in between it, and there are various things about music like harmonics and resonance that apply to music. And,
Okay.
You know.
So.
And sometimes I just like hearing the music and not having to think, and you know,
Well,
that's part of it as well.
Yeah.
And I also believe that the audience likes that too. I know at least couple people like the music. They like the music for the sake of the music, you know. And so that's one of the reasons why I like having you play on the show, even though it's may not necessarily be the Schumann Resonances per se. It's like, well, I give enough scientific and technical information.
So this is like a filler show.
I prefer to think of it as mortar.
Mortar. Okay.
Oh. Hello.
See, that's how old that computer is. Did you see that screensaver?
Well, I forgot it was even on.
Oh, my goodness. I kind of wanted to watch it for a while.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been
man.
fascinating to the
That
audience.
definitely brought me back to working in an office.
We've gotten up to 4. That's just exactly what they would want to see. Well, I'll give you my PayPal account information. Donate so I can get a new computer. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't buy a computer. I'd buy the mixer, the microphone mixer. All right. So Alex is going to play.
Want me to play more?
Yes. Yeah, so I do so much of the other stuff. You see all the stuff I do. It's nice to have music, like a vacation day, or it's a film strip day. Oh, we're or field trip.
All right. I just have to put this up a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alex and a cigarette are going to bring you music. And you're also helping me test the system too. You got to remember that. Are you going to?
You are the only one that I can rest my head upon, and know a sense of weightlessness. The breath is falling from my chest, and I will spend a lifetime playing catch you if I can. You get too far ahead, I'll be the one being led, 'cause I'm gonna run when you call, and I won't rest till I fall from the top of the hill to the bottom of a canyon. I want to be your companion. Well, I was just a broken heart, tattered up and torn apart by lovers who would come before. You just opened up the door, and now the light is shining in. My heart is racing once again, and you, my eternal friend, I'll follow you until the end, 'cause I'm gonna run when you call, and I won't rest till I fall from the top of the hill to the bottom of a canyon. I want to be your companion. They say 1 and 1 makes 2. So darling, I'm asking you, do you want to be? Oh, can you see yourself with me? 'Cause I wanna be, just got to be your companion.
Very nice.
Thank you very much. Companion by Nikki Lane. My lungs, I know I can't breathe. I hope someone will help me this time. My mother's still calling you insane, and I swearing it's different this time. And tell her to give in to the demons that possess her, and if God ever blessed her inside, when you hang up the phone, feel badly for upsetting things, crawl back into bed, you dream of a time when your heart was open wide, and you love things just because, like the sick and the dying. Sometimes when you're on, you're really fucking on, and your friends, they sing along, and they love you. But the lows are so extreme that the good seems fucking cheap, and it teases you for weeks, and it's absent. But you'll fight and you'll make it through, you'll fake it if you have to, you'll show up to work. You'll be better, you'll be smarter, more grown up, a better daughter or son, and a real good friend. You'll be awake, you'll be alert, you'll be positive though it hurts, and you'll laugh and embrace with all your friends. You'll be a real good listener, you'll be honest, you'll be brave, you'll be handsome, you'll be beautiful, you'll be happy. Your ship may be coming in, you're weak but not giving in to the trial and the wail of the valley below. Your ship may be coming in, you're weak but not giving in, and you'll fight and go out fighting all of them.
Very nice.
Yes.
All right, so I have a request for the most recent Schumann resonance chart. So I'm getting that for
Oh yes.
the person who wants to say that, which will take a couple minutes. So if you feel
A
like,
couple of minutes, some more music.
yeah, 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
You save it as something.
I can't remember. Makes no difference to me, baby. Look exactly same. Can't really forget the chords.
See, that's why every time it's like a brand new song.
Like a brand new song. That one wasn't even a song. That's too long.
Do you know any more Neil Young?
Neil Young. Maybe.
Oh, Sugar Mountain. Have you heard that before? Oh, to live on Sugar Mountain with the barkers and the colored balloons. You can be 20 on Sugar Mountain. All right. Oh, there it is. All right, so this wonderful capture.
Mm-hmm.
I have to readjust the white out of there. Well, mostly it came out all right. All right, so that is the Schumann for today. I have to readjust it. All right, Alex, why don't you play the song?
What song?
Some Neil Young.
Some Neil Young.
Yeah. While I refigure this.
What, you reconfigure?
Yeah.
How about... I'll try this one. This is... Let's try this one. Let's see what happens. You're my shining star. Fly away to some foreign country where everybody knows who we are. I wish I had a ship to sail the waters. I wish I had about $100. But I'll just stand with this glass in my hand, feeling like nothing even matters. Your words are through me like the blood in my veins. to some foreign country where nobody knows who we are.
Yeehaw! Damn good.
Do you got your Schumann all set up?
More or less. It's improved.
It's improved.
There it is.
Alright.
Bam! That right there, the top one, that's all anyone cares about.
Oh, that top one looks very different today.
There you go. Well, what you're seeing there is very little amplitude. You see these spikes. Oh, yeah, there's spikes. It's only at 11. 11.4. That's not much of nothing. Not much of anything. And so that's why you don't really see any. You see these little tiny things, It's not really much of anything. 11.4. You see that there. The top is 11.4 and the bottom is 2.6, and then this right here is 6.6.
Yes, but what does it mean?
Well, part of it is the pattern. You got to look at the pattern. See,
It's a cool pattern. It's like these.
This is what, when I look
It's
at,
almost like a heartbeat.
it's a lot like it, yes.
Heartbeat.
Somewhere, yes.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, good. All right, so I know what Verdi means. Yep. Thank you. All right, so this is what we're looking at, Bradley. It's what you call synchronous mode. So, you know how you have octaves on a piano?
Yeah.
Or guitar?
Yep.
You have to look at that as like different octaves.
Okay.
So you have like a full spectrum keyboard. Bang. So,
So do you want me to try to play that? Is that what you're saying? In an octave?
no, I'm just trying to give you and the audience a kind of way that you can kind of look at it and understand what is relevant about it. That this is like a concert where all of the musicians are all playing the same notes, but they're different instruments. So the green one would be the bass, and then this one here would be like the viola, or the cello. Sorry, the cello, and then that's the viola, and that's a violin. So that's the analogy that I like giving with people, is it's like this is the same song played through different instruments. So you have, again, this would be like the string bass, and this would be the cello,
Okay.
and then this would be the viola,
Okay.
and then this is the violin.
Okay.
So you know how like you can have the same
Yeah.
range of notes, but
Yeah.
it's made for
Different instruments.
different instruments. So if you look at the green, the colors as the different instruments that are playing, and then these are all the different notes that it's hitting.
The top one looks like it's more staccato.
Yeah, exactly. And literally, amplitude means the height of the wave.
Yeah.
So these are all the uprights of it. Technically, those are the uprights. These are the quality. What I tell people, the more interesting stuff is a lot of times happening in the quality. These are the horizontals. So the quality is the horizontals, and the quality you see here. That's why you get these patches that build up like that. It's not going up and down like the amplitude. when it finally colors it in, it's all horizontal. So even though quality is showing you this line graph being upside down, or I mean being like that, it's that way. So when they plot it, it's coming at you. So you have to remember all of this is like at this angle and not upright when they plot it. That's how that's plotted. Okay. And so the frequency down here, this frequency basically is the wavelength.
Okay.
This frequency, and this is showing you in kilometers, kilometers. So the range is 7.6 to 8.05. It's not that, this is the white. So the crest to the crest is 7.8 or 7.6 kilometers to 8.06 kilometers. So it got cut off down here, but the big ones are often 31 kilometers. And that's a big wave, a 31 kilometer wave. That's a big wave.
It goes into space.
Absolutely. All right, so that's where we're at. All right, so that's the basic touch base with the Schumann. What do you call it? I don't even know what the hell they call it. All right. So anyway, that's the basic preview of what is the A1 high peak. It's like 11.4. The A1 peak is 11.4. And I would show you if I could. I'm having difficulty getting there. But the A1, as I've said before, that's amplitude. So the peak right here is 11.4, which is nothing. The quality, which is the magnetics, that's 8.2, and that's at the higher end of the magnetics. So that hit 24th, that hit today to hit a peak. The magnetics hit a peak of 8.4, which for magnetics is high. There you go.
You gotta get going soon.
All right. Gotcha. All right. We have 2 watching now. Okay, this is probably a good place to cut out soon.
We always had like 2. There was sometimes it was 5, and now it's 1.
Yep. Anyway, so
All right, so I'm gonna sign off.
yeah, I think we're gonna sign off now. So we did the Schumann by request, and I am going to be doing probably a live stream tomorrow. I think talking more about the Schumann. And
you can stay on. I just gotta go.
no, it's bedtime for me. So next time's Schumann talk is going to be about the calcite in the pineal gland. See? So it's either music, we're talking about calcite in the pineal gland. So anyway, all right, so thank you all for being here, the people who are here. Much love, much appreciated. And I think Alex will take us out with a song, I think. And at the other side of the song, I'm going to close it out.
Let's see, what song?
So, especially Bradley, thank you for being here.
The day first met,
Oh, and
I
original.
just knew that I would fall for you. You drew me in with the flip of your hand and said what I wanted to hear. 'Cause my love's a reflection of you, and I feel that pain that you feel too. So we spent some time homemade dinners and cheap wine. We shared a passion so deep. In my arms is where you sleep. 'Cause my love's a reflection of you, and I feel that pain that you feel too. But there's something wrong. This feeling is way too strong. Apart, I can't figure out. Is it me or you who's filled with doubt? 'Cause my love's a reflection of you, and I know you feel the same too.
Very nice.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you for being here. Oh,
We can try, Bradley. I think we have a way to line in or something. Do you have Facebook?
yeah,
Messenger?
we'll figure this out.
There's got to be a way to do it through rooms or something. If you do a line in, there's got to be a way.
Yeah.
There's got to be a way. Line in. You just line in.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll figure it out. It's on the agenda. Thank you, Bradley. We'll figure this out for you anyway. All right. So there's still the course material that's coming out on the calcite microcrystals in the
Yes,
pineal
let's not
gland.
forget.
But in the meantime, thank you all for being here today.
It was a
I much
blast. Thank you
appreciate
very
it.
much.
Namaste. Peace, everyone. Have a good rest of your night.